faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
Hello everyone! Hello, and welcome to a very, very special new series. A new series that we decided to start because of something that, well, we've heard basically our entire gamer life. There is no good Superman game. Is this actually true though? Are there really no good Superman games? We don't believe that's the case. In fact, we believe that out there is a super game. And we're gonna find it. Playing one Superman game at a time. In search of a super game. Hold on. We can hear a game calling to us. Lesbiandrea. Here, ready to find the super games. Today's game. Superman, the Man of Steel, for the original Xbox. No, that does not come across well on the camera at all. It's so yellow. Oh, the white balance is really screwed up. Hello everyone, hello Fadeleaf, hello Moto. Are you enjoying the gimmick? We're gonna put this here in front of our Lesbiandrea sign just to show what game we're playing. That's gonna fall. Hold on. Okay. Let's get to... Oh, okay, that chat box does not look as good as we would have liked. Hold on. Let's fix this. Want it to look kind of golden? That's better. Shall we get into the game?
Got to stop them, fast!
Oh god. The game's audio is loud. So, in a way, you could say that we got our Xbox. We're gonna take off the lesbian cape because it's... If we actually set it up as a proper cape, we might actually wear it for future streams, but right now it's very uncomfortable. So this is an Xbox exclusive Superman game. We can't take it off. Can't take it off. There we go. Right, this is an Xbox exclusive Superman game, which it's the only one of that kind. Not to be confused with Superman the Man of Steel, 1989 Omega, Superman of Steel, Dream System. Yeah, exactly. There's I believe there's actually one more called the same thing. But yeah, there are a few games called Superman, the Man of Steel. This is the 2002 one. We have not played it before. Default controller, sure, yeah. Sounds good. We're playing this on an actual Xbox. This game is not backwards compatible on the 360. We got an Xbox for this game. We got an Xbox with this game, actually. And we've got an HDMI upscaler which is not like a fancy high quality one. You can probably see it's a bit blurry, but still, we want to play this genuinely. We didn't want to do an emulator or anything like that. Speaking of which, our Sega Saturn is here now, and today we acquired this, which is also not showing up well on the camera. Can you feel the sunshine, chat? All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Story mode. Let us know if we need to change anything about the audio volume and such. Holy shit! There's already save files here. Oh right, we bought this Xbox with someone's with the copy of Superman. Obviously, the person who had it played it. Well, we're gonna be Superman 3 because that's the best Superman film.
And my husband saves the day yet again.
No subtitles.
You know, Smallville, there's something amusing about being married to a guy who can see through a brick wall and change the course of mighty rivers, not to mention fly.
Okay,
Yet
they're already
Superman's
married.
got to
Cool.
work.
That's just the farm boy in me.
Hello, my son.
You know, if the rocket ship that brought me to Earth as a baby hadn't landed in Kansas,
You'd still have incredible abilities far beyond that of mortal men. But
Why
I
are there
saw
flying
Bronx
cars?
instead of Smallville
I was thinking Addis Ababa,
to Gusagalpa.
Novosibirsk.
So what do you think, Novosibirsk? Seems like it just might be a slow news day for once.
Oh, Metallo. Metallo is here. Oh, what is that? This is why you don't have flying cars.
You were saying
What's going on?
it's all electrical. What's causing it?
In Metropolis, it could be 100 different supervillains. Clark?
Is he gonna do it? You gonna do the thing?
Drones appear to be using Brainiac 13 technology.
Oh, it's Brainiac.
If Brainiac 13 is behind this, if he's back somehow,
We're all in big, big trouble.
We assume Metallo because of, like, the tech angle, but yeah, I guess Brainiac also does tech stuff, so that makes sense. The colors should have tipped us off, honestly. What are they doing?
I have to go.
I know. Clark, please, be careful.
God, that animation.
So much for a slow news day.
Yeah, you already made that joke. Okay. Mission 1, Unknown Threat. Okay. So this would have been 2002. This would have been trying to remember like what else was happening in the Superman comics at the time. This is when we were still reading them regularly. Oh. The rail whale station is under attack. Superman can use telescopic television to find its next objective using default controls. Press the black button. Okay. That's cool. Flying up, flying down. Alright, so, okay, so this is not camera controls. Interesting. Alright. Oh, but that's like, okay. Freeze breath. Okay, heat vision. Punching. Punching. Okay, so like... Is this the fastest we can fly? That seems unintuitive. It's gotta be a faster way to fly, right? This can't be the speed we're supposed to fly at. Hold on. It was the controller thing, right? Can I look at the controllers there? Okay, no. Let's check the manual. Volume higher on the game? Okay, sure. Let's check the manual. Controls. Okay. Right trigger, take off flying, and accelerate. But then why does he dive when we use that? Okay. I love superheroes, but I've hardly engaged with them much during my life, so I feel a bit ashamed because I know a lot, but I also know a little about DC and Marvel. I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of. That's perfectly fine. There we go. Okay, okay, now we understand. Okay.
Better make this a one-on-one fight.
Okay, these are very awkward flying controls. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Those robots are causing chaos in the streets. I have to stop them.
I'm gonna put it a little bit higher again. We really don't like how he dives every time you start flying fast. That feels very awkward. Oh well. Flying is one of those things that's always very tricky in games. Like, good flight controls, like almost no game has it.
Try good old.
Using default controls, lock onto the yellow robot and punch it using...
Oh, well, we should say no game isn't like an actual like flight sim of some kind.
There are more of them over here.
Miss, we highly recommend the new Superman film. It just came out on digital. It's really damn good and a very good entry point into that stuff.
Using default controls, lock onto the purple robot and activate the robot.
The lock-on range is kind of tricky.
I can hear more bots over there.
We don't know if this is like an open world game or not. It's a very big city. This is like 2002, so it's like, what, 1 year after GTA 3? That's pretty impressive, actually. You know, Superman Returns was an open world game. That one we have played, and we actually kind of like that one.
Interesting. These B-13 bots can't seem to handle cold.
Using default controls, lock on to the green robot. Freeze it using the Y button.
No quick turn or anything. Okay.
Great. Now they're coming in groups. Better remember each of the drone's vulnerabilities.
Pretty low on health. Not sure what we're doing wrong. Oh, I have to freeze him then laser it. Okay.
Those robots are draining the technology from that building. I have to stop them before it collapses.
Oh, fuck, it's a time mission. See, our opinion about comics when it comes to that stuff is that, like, if you're gonna get into comics, you have to be able to just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna read everything, and that's okay. Because, like, it is just impossible to read everything.
Those Brainiac 13 robots just don't know when to quit. I'll deal with them after I save that building.
We're slowly getting the hang of the admittedly awkward flying controls. We say and slap our face first into a building. We want to, like, try and explain why the controls are difficult, but we also need to focus on this timed mission, so can't really do it just now. Because it's very interesting, actually, that they've made a creative choice that we don't understand. Or creative might be the wrong word. A technical choice that we don't understand.
And the B-13 robots that are coming out of them.
The right stick sidestep you, and the left stick turns to left and right when flying. But you also, like, yeah, so like two-dimensional movement is on the right stick, and three-dimensional movement is on the left stick, and that is very, very strange. Now, to be fair, that might be something you can maybe change in the controls, because there were other control methods. But yeah, we're gonna stick with the default for now. Having a faster return would be very helpful, though. It's very difficult to turn around. Oh, we're very low on health again now. Okay, we're gonna have to go. We're assuming it's regenerative health? No? Oh. And how did we get health back earlier? odd.
My super hearing is picking up the electrical hum of those generators. Better follow the sound trail.
Oh, shit. Wait, where's the last one? Wait, what? What? Oh god, so many of them. Okay. Okay, nice.
Mission
There we go.
complete. Bonus unlocked.
Wait, what happened? Okay, yeah, mission 2, heating up. It doesn't me thinking. That's why I thought it was gonna be like regenerative health because it was daytime, but this game is before regenerative health was like a popular thing. Like got popular in like 2005.
I've got to extinguish those fires before they spread. A little freeze breath should do the trick.
Okay, so we know this is a thing in the comics as well, or at least it used to be. But isn't it a little odd that Superman says Great Krypton? Like, he wasn't raised on Krypton. He wasn't like... I mean, this is obviously like a while into his career. He's already married to Lois and stuff. So, like, he probably has the baldacid of candor and all these things. But why would his expression be something that is ultimately alien to him and not just like Great Scott or something like that, you know? Alright. So far this game is
Put out those fires before
okay.
the whole block ignites.
The main issue so far is honestly the awkward controls. Like, aside from that, it's kind of enjoyable. Is it a super game? Doesn't feel like one, but we'll see.
More B-13 robots attacking that building. There's no time to lose.
Oh wait, we can walk? So far the freeze breath seems to be like really OP, to be honest. The lock-on... If the lock-on itself, like, it works, but it's just the distance is very... It's too far. It's like... You have to get super close for it to actually do anything, and that is not great when it's, like, the easiest way to deal with the combat system of flying. Maybe they should have, like, had a tutorial fighting ground enemies first or something. Not sure it was a good idea to throw you into flying and combat like this all at once. It's very difficult to get used to it. Anyone who's played the more infamous Superman games probably know that issues with flying controls is a recurring thing. And that is to this day that like developers just really struggle with. And also it's why like flight is like these superpower you don't see used in like video game original superheroes. They prefer like running fast or crawling up walls, running up walls, stuff like that. Zipping along power lines, that sort of thing. Okay, is there a generator where you're just not seeing it? There's like an infinite amount of enemies, and we are not like regenerating health in between. Oh, is that the generators? God damn it.
Great. Another fire.
I mean, we're gonna die. There's no way we're gonna do this. Yeah.
Brainiac's robots have succeeded in draining the technology from the buildings.
Okay. Well, now I know that the generator's there. That's fine.
Great Krypton! I've got to extinguish those fires before they spread. A little freeze bread should do the trick.
Is the audio level better now, by the way, or should we up it more?
Better put out those fires before the...
Hey, chat, do you have a game that... which game has your favorite flying ability? A game where flying feels good, that isn't like a flight sim or a dog fighting game.
More B-13 robots attacking that building. There's no time to lose.
You just have to take out the generators first.
Great. Another fire.
I do like that there's like a highlight of like if a danger that isn't combat related pops up mid combat, you need to prioritize it. That's genuinely like good Superman gameplay. Like yes, fire should take priority over Brainiac stealing technology, you know. That's the more immediate actual harm to the citizens.
Got to stop those B-13 bots before they complete that monolith and destroy Metropolis in the process.
Oh god, the frame rate is dropping. Another Century episode, that's the From Software game, right? Yeah, we're picking flying ability because of like we want to contrast it with how it works in Superman games. I wonder if the heat vision is good against the generators. No. Dead punch. Oh, fuck. Come on. There we go. I think we're doing pretty good. Oh. Every time we say something like that, we just slap a wall. Okay. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, is that not a generator? No, it's not. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Superman, you're just in time. We've got to get these broadcast towers up before we lose all emergency communications.
Super Mario 64. Okay, that's a fair. Okay, allow us to reframe what we were saying. What's your favorite game with a flight that is like fully player controlled? You have to be able to you have to be able to stop midair. That's the thing. Like the reason like Super Mario 64 controls cannot work for a Superman game, for example, because you don't actually do full 3D movement on the spot. Hold on, what are we doing? What are we looking for? Can't see anything. What?
The towers were not placed in time. All emergency communication signals have been lost.
Okay, but what wait, what? Okay? Do we have to restart from the start?
Krypton.
Are you joking?
Just to extinguish those fires before they spread. A little freeze break should do the trick. Better put out those fires before the whole block ignites.
We were supposed to place towers, but like the game didn't tell us how.
More B-13 robots attacking that building. There's no time to lose.
Okay.
Great. Another fire.
Well, yeah, it should be flying in the style of Superman, like where you're like just moving around in a 3D space, almost like if you were swimming but in the air. We've heard a lot of good things said about the Anthem in that regard, but we haven't played it, so we can't speak for it. Oh god, yeah, Skyward Sword is horrible flying. But again, like that's also a different style of flying. It's not full 3D movement.
Got to stop those B-13 bots before they complete that monolith and destroy Metropolis in the process.
Flying with Sora and Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, but again, that's always propelling you forward. That is like the Super Mario 64 flight. It's like you can't just stop midair and like hover on the spot and then like swap directions and continue flying. The reason we're asking is that we want to see if there's like a game that could be used as like a good model. We don't want to lock onto these things. Come on, game. As a good model for Superman flight. But like we're really struggling to think of one. You can stay in place in one. Are you sure? You thought you couldn't. Well, in that case, yeah, fair. It's been a long time since we played it, so. The lack of any like healing ability is very odd. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now the 3D lock-on is like very far away for once.
Superman, you're just in time. We've got to get these broadcast towers up before we lose all emergency communications.
We need to set up broadcast towers. And how do we do that? How? Okay. Wait. No, but what? What are we supposed to do? Left trigger to pick up object. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. No. Fuck off!
The towers were not placed in time. All emergency communication signals have been lost.
It's funny. This game actually has the same problem as the infamous Superman the New Superman Adventures for Nintendo 64. Because Superman 64, the problem is not bad controls, bad missions. Those are things. No, the problem is the game does not give you enough time to do any of the stuff you need to do.
Great Krypton! I've got to extinguish those fires before they spread. A little freeze break should do the trick. Better put out those fires before the whole block ignites.
By the way, you might be wondering, why did we decide to play this game today? We were supposed to play Deltarune today, right? So, the reason we didn't play Deltarune today is, I mean, that one's really simple. We just didn't feel like it. But, we decided on doing Superman today because today, James Gunn,
There's no time to lose.
who's the one in charge of the new EC Comics films, announced that the DCU, which is the universe that the Superman film is set in, will be getting how do you stop? Okay, you have to like accelerate to stop walking on. He announced that the DCU will be getting video games.
Another fire.
Which is really cool, because whether or not they're like movie tie-in games or if they're just games set in the same universe, it's just nice to see like the fact that like we might actually get some like video games that aren't just trying to like reinvent things by either creating an all-new game-specific universe that needs to be set up from the start, or being like equal to other games and stuff like that. Getting like potentially like let's just say like let's say they actually do like a Supergirl game, with Millie Alcock as Supergirl. That would be really cool, for example. But Yeah. Like, we said it when the new film came out. The new Superman film is like, there is no tie-in game for it. Sure, there's Fortnite. They have a Fortnite tie-in, like every movie has now. But, like,
Got to stop
back in the day, you would have had a tie-in game.
complete that monolith and destroy
Even Man of
Metropolis in the
Steel
process.
had a fucking iPhone game. And of course, Superman Returns had an Xbox 360, PS2, Xbox, DS, and Game Boy Advance game. One of those games, by the way, is like Sudoku. The GBA game is mainly doing Sudoku. But yeah. What the fuck? There we go. What the? Why is that one not dying? Okay, I guess it did die now.
Superman, you're just in time. We've got to get these broadcast towers up before we lose all emergency
Wait. Fuck, it's an enemy life. I mean, our objective marker was showing us the wrong way because there was still an enemy life. God fucking damn it. We're gonna fail this again? No. Are you fucking joking?
Good job, Superman. Now to the second tower. You've got to hurry, or we won't be able to keep the signal active.
Superman, hit the second tower. Okay. Where's the tower? Where is it? Why is it so cryptic? Okay. Why are these towers here? There we go. Okay. Cool.
They're on to us. We need to get that third tower up and
There's a third tower?
It's too late.
Okay.
There's no time to lose.
Oh, okay. Oh, the tower. And now to kill the last enemies.
A new robot.
What?
Let's see what this one's made of.
It's a new robot? That one? No, that's the same robot as before. Oh, that's a new robot. Ooh. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, fuck. Are we doing any damage? Okay, we have to do heavy attacks on that one. Okay, now what? Oh. What? There we go.
Mission complete. Bonus unlocked.
Bonus unlocked! Yay! So apart from the timing, that wasn't too bad. Unstoppable forces, okay. Oh yeah. Cool cutscenes.
It's not safe for you to be here, Jimmy.
I'd rather face those bots instead of going back to the chief without pictures.
Has Perry managed to find out any info on these robots?
According to Star Labs, the metal left over from those things is identical to the composition of the Brainiac bots you fought before, when Brainiac upgraded Metropolis and nearly...
I remember, Jim. I also remember that I was barely able to beat Brainiac 13 before. And it looks like it's going to be even tougher this time around.
Nah, you'll do it. You always do.
Thanks, Jim. Jimmy's right. I have to stop those B-13 monstrosities.
Very different, like, volume in the pre-rendered cutscenes and the actual in-game stuff. The game is definitely better than New Adventures. We'll see. I mean, New Adventures is a bad game. That's Superman 64, if you don't know. There are some things about the game we do think are pretty cool, though. But, we'll see. Alright. Did you know that game, Superman 64, got a sequel? A lot of people don't know that. No, we're not talking about the unreleased PS1 version. That is a completely different game. Not completely different, but mostly different game. Can the lock-on please work? There we go. Yeah, so Superman 64, or the new Superman Adventures, is based on the Superman cartoon from the 90s. Very good cartoon, by the way. There were more games based on that. Including one called Shadow of Apocalypse, which was on the PS2. Maybe GameCube? Not sure. It was definitely on the PS2 at least. Yeah,
Superman,
that's the
we
sequel.
need your help. Metropolis First National has just been robbed fire. Robbed and said the bank manager is stranded on the roof.
The bank manager on the roof? Good. Oh, right. No, right. We care about all human life or something. Yeah. Of course. Oh no, we won't be able to save the bank manager because of the flight control. Up, up, and away! Oh, more fire.
The fires were not extinguished in time.
Holy shit, this game is so mean with the timing. Oh, can we skip this? Yes.
Jimmy's right. I have to stop those B-13 monstrosities.
Oh. You flying cars. The combat is actually not that bad. Like if it wasn't for the problems with the flying controls, we do actually like how like they could have like been they could have like tried to like balance it out by making like the freeze breath limited and stuff like that. But like no, you have the free range to all Superman's abilities, and they're very functional. We like them. Legitimately, like that stuff actually feels pretty good. Like, is it amazing or anything? No, but we've definitely seen a lot worse in these games, and we will see a lot worse in these games. How the fuck are we supposed to extinguish these fires on time?
The fires were not extinguished in time.
Are we missing something? And like we can do this at the start of the level?
Jimmy's right. I have to stop those B-13
The fire's already there when we get there? Doesn't look like it. It's on this building, right?
Brainiac's drones have withdrawn all
What?
the technology from that building.
This is very Superman 64 right now. It is so funny for like a game releasing years after Superman 64 to be making the exact same problems. You think that would be like the first thing you avoid? Hey Moto, you've been complaining that we've been playing way too many good games lately. You must be having a blast right now. This game is not good. It has some cool things to it. We will give it that. But it's not a super game.
Superman, do we need your help? Metropolis First National has just been robbed and set afire, and the bank manager is stranded on the roof.
There's no bank manager here. Okay, we don't understand this mission. Like, how are we supposed to do this fast enough?
The fires were not extinguished in time.
Are we missing something? Like, hold on. We have a backup for this. We're gonna watch someone else do it. What mission are we on? Mission 3? Yeah, okay. Fight off those ones. Wait, what? They really do just like fly around and do them all. There's no trick to it. It's just you have to be ridiculously fast. Holy shit, that's mean. Yeah, it really is Superman 64. Also, after that, the game gives you a tutorial on how to pick things up. The thing you had to do to finish the previous mission. Multiple times.
Jimmy's right. I have to stop those B-13 monstrosities.
So, it said at the start that in search for a Supergame is gonna take us. We're gonna be playing basically like every Superman game we can. There are a bunch that we already have played. Obviously, we will still play them. We will say this. We can already tell you now that we do not consider Superman 64 to be the worst one, because we've already played one that we think is worse. Which one that is, we might not tell you, maybe. Might be more fun to find out when we get to it. But yeah, there is a game that's actually worse than 64.
Superman, do we need your help? Metropolis First National has just been robbed and set afire, and the bank manager is stranded.
Ignore that we'll be using a heat switch in there first. Come on, did we do it? No!
The
So
fires
close.
were not extinguished
close.
in time.
Jimmy's right. I have to stop those B-13 monstrosities.
And chat, who's your favorite Superman actor? Hot take, the ours is Brandon Ruth. He played Superman Clark Kent in Superman Returns and the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Superman, do we need your help? Metropolis First National has just been robbed and set afire, and the bank manager is stranded on the roof.
Did we do it? Nope. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, good.
This spot looks safe.
You are a very small man. Nothing wrong with that, of course. Just saying. Just stating a fact. Is there a lack of ground here? Um, you think the game hasn't loaded in properly? Yep.
Thanks, Superman. But those criminals are getting away.
Oh, okay. Maybe just really deep shadows. Anyway, let's run! Can't let those criminals get away. Really the fastest he can run. Fine. Chasing a speeding car. Now it really is Superman 64.
The criminals have escaped.
There was no timer. Are you fucking serious? Every single thing before this had a visible timer.
Jimmy's right. I have to stop those B-13 monstrosities.
Whew. Oh yeah, fun fact. Between both DC and Marvel, there's literally only one of their characters. There's literally only one female character between them that have gotten their own video game. Do you know which one? Which is the only Marvel or DC comic book character to get her own video game. A female character to get her own video game.
national has just been robbed and set afire, and the bank manager is stranded on the roof.
I take a guess. Out of all the possible characters between DC and Marvel, only one female character has gotten her own video game.
Better grab that bank manager.
If you know a thing or two about infamously bad games, you might already know, but the answer is Catwoman. Not Wonder Woman. Not Captain Marvel. Not Supergirl or Batgirl. Nope.
Thanks,
Catwoman.
Superman. But those criminals are getting away.
Let's see. Oh, for fuck's sake! Superman!
I need to grab that car and get it to the cops.
Where is it? There it is. Okay.
The criminals have escaped.
They were right! No, team games don't count. Team games are their own thing. Yeah, Catwoman got a game on the Game Boy Color, and the Catwoman movie with Halle Berry got video game tie-ins. She's the only one. Wonder Woman was going to get one. Monolith was making it, but Warner Brothers cancelled it. Just consider how sad that is. Like, Wonder Woman have had multiple TV shows, multiple movies. Less said about Gal Gadot, the better. Supergirl, TV show, a movie in the fucking 80s. Batwoman, her own show. Batgirl showed up in a bunch of films. None of them have their own game. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. There's multiple Wolverine solo games. Is there a Storm game? No.
Superman, do we need your help? Metropolis First National has just been robbed and set afire, and the bank manager is stranded on the roof.
He's getting faster and faster at doing that. Yeah, there are a few non-DC Marvel ones. It's just that, like, with the DC Marvel, like, they are the big ones, and, like, they have so many video games in between them, that you would think there would be more characters with their own games that are women. And Catwoman's the only one.
Looks safe.
Thanks, Superman. But those criminals are getting away.
I need to grab that car and get it to the cops.
This is very awkward. Also, it's a flying car. Why can't it just fly on its own just because we're holding on to it? Also, why can't the cops catch them? Why do we have to do it? This is like... We're currently dealing with Brainiac invading Metropolis and we have to stop fucking bank robbers?
Superman, the perps talked. They've hidden a bomb in a
Oh,
parked
fuck's
car
sake.
somewhere in Metropolis. Your X-ray vision is the only thing that can spot the bomb in time.
Okay.
If I can find the bomb, freezing it should disable it.
Using default controls, press the white button while locked onto a target to use X-ray vision.
Wait.
Superman, we need your help.
Oh,
we're no
for fuck's
match
sake.
for these robots by ourselves.
Anyway, solo games, like, there's so many solo games though. Like, Wolverine has solo games, Batman has solo games. Oh, that's not actually the target. Superman has solo games. Captain America has solo games. Thor has solo games. Iron Man has solo games. The Flash has solo games. Daredevil has a solo game. The Hulk has solo games. Oh,
Mission
finally.
complete.
That mission was
Unlocked.
brutal. Oh. On a rail to nowhere. Okay. Yeah,
That rail well is out of control.
just pausing. And like think about it. Pretty much every male superhero that have had a movie has had a solo game. None of those characters have had any solo games in the past 15 years. Well, Wolverine has one coming out, for start. And was X-Men Origins Wolverines more than 15 years ago? Okay, yeah, that was 2009. So yeah, fair enough. That just happens to miss it. But like we're gonna go into Marvel video games. Yeah, we're okay. Tangent started. Let's look at this. Marvel Comics video games, and we'll look from the newest to the oldest. Yeah, the newest ones, we have an upcoming Blade game, an upcoming Iron Man game, an upcoming Wolverine game, the Deadpool VR game, then of course Spider-Man is Spider-Man, obviously, Miles Morales, separate Spider-Man, so we'll count that as well. So we're up to 6 heroes so far with solo games. That's just from this decade. Then we get a lot of Avengers games, which we will skip those. We'll skip those. Captain America in, what is that? 2014. Thor 2014. Yeah, more Deadpool, more Iron Man, blah blah blah. More Thor, more Iron Man. Another Captain America. Then the 2010s are done. The Punisher. More Wolverine, more Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk. Now we're up to 10. Ghost Rider. More Punisher, more Spider-Man, blah, 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 more Wolverine, more Hulk. Daredevil. More Blade. More Wolverine, more Spider-Man. More Hulk. More Spider-Man, another Wolverine game, another Hulk game, more Wolverine, the Silver Surfer, more Punisher, more Spider-Man. Now we're in the 80s. Howard the fucking Duck. Yeah, so that's 14 male superheroes. Spider-Man PS4 game is absolutely a solo game. What the fuck are you talking about? What the? Yes, it is. It is absolutely a solo game. There are some filler missions where you play as Mary Jane, yes. It's still a solo game. It's still a game. It's still Spider-Man's game. That's like saying the fucking Superman film isn't a solo film because it has other characters in it. Like, no, it's a solo game still. What the fuck? Come on. So yeah, 14 male Marvel heroes have had their own game. Now let's look at DC. Let's do it the same way. Newest to oldest. Batman. That's the 2020's done. More Batman. Yeah. More Batman. Man of Steel. There we go. Superman. Okay. Green Lantern. Constantine. Sorry, Constantine. Aquaman. Speaking of Xbox games that we need to play at some point. Sergeant Rock. The Flash. Swamp Thing. Yeah, so that's 8. That's 8 male superheroes. So across Marvel and DC, we have a total of 22 characters. Male characters that have gotten their own titular solo games. And 1 woman. It's Catwoman. And no shade to Catwoman. But that's like sad. That is just sad. Now, yes, if we allow team games, there are more playable female characters, of course. But, like, it's still kind of silly that, like, Supergirl had a film in the 80s. Wonder Woman had a fucking TV show in the 70s. Which was a big hit, by the way. And can't give her a fucking game. Alright. Yeah, good night, Miss Sun. We're gonna be going to bed soon as well. We actually have we have to do laundry in the morning. We're gonna play a little bit more. Alright. The rail whale is out of control. Okay. What do we need to do?
There's a hover car stuck on the track.
Oh.
I've got to move it before the rail wheel hits it.
Did you stop the rail wheel? Oh. Oh.
Great! Krypton! The tracks are on fire! I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there.
Okay. Yeah, solo game means that the game follows, like, primarily one specific character. Like that's the protagonist of the story. Like, Spider-Man 2 is not a solo game, obviously, because that follows two Spider-Man.
Another power box fire on the track.
But Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, absolutely solo game.
Got to keep the tracks clear of those B-13 bombs. Great Scott! There's another hover car stuck on the tracks.
Are you fucking serious? Where?
The rail whale has collided with the
The main
hover car.
story, you start as Kamala in Avengers, yeah, and it's like she is the primary perspective, but yeah, that is still a game about the team, and like as you said, she's not even on the cover. Well, it's not even centered on the cover. Similarly, like we think Batgirl is the primary like narrative focus. We might be wrong. We haven't actually played it. We think she is the narrative focus of Gotham Knight to some degree, but like it's also still a game about four characters, you know. Now, to be fair, maybe we should count DC superhero girls because like obviously that's all superhero girls, so it's not like it's men taking away the focus of female characters. In the way that Marvel's Avengers is, for example. But it's also kind of a thing like, okay, yeah, so the one time we can get a female character is when it's like part of a very young audience made for girls cutesy show that's like kind of trying to avoid being the serious
I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there.
Stuff kind of thing as well. You say that, but as we mentioned, there's like multiple solo Marvel games in development right now. Just all about male characters.
Got to keep the tracks clear of those B-13 bombs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's stuck.
Great Scott! There's another hover car stuck on the tracks.
Where is the hover car? Like, why can't I see it? What?
The rail whale has collided with the hover car.
It's like, we don't agree with that though. Like that, sure, that's part of it, but like, Wonder Woman is her own character. Captain Marvel is her own character, and yeah, we know that technically the male Captain Marvel came first, but these days they skip to Carol Danvers basically all the time. Like, I don't know. Like Scarlet Witch, Jessica Jones. There's so many characters, and like even if they are versions of the male characters, a lot of them are more popular. And like it's not even just heroes. Like they could make a Harley Quinn game. We're not the fucking Suicide Squad game. That's what that thing. But like you could make a Harley Quinn game. That could be fun. Hell, if it has to be a team up, do Harley and Ivy, you know?
There's a hover car stuck on the track. I've got to move it before the rail wheel hits it.
Oh.
Great! Krypton! The tracks are on fire! I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there.
Yeah, we don't know. Spider-Man 3, if happens now that Sony are being stingy with it because of leaks. It's gonna have Bill as a character, but like again, that's gonna put her as part of a duo, possibly a trio of characters. Hell, possibly even like a quartet if they bring in Venom again as well, which we don't know if they will, but they absolutely could. And it's like, okay.
Great Scott! There's another hover car stuck on the tracks.
Where is this car?
Another power box fire on the track.
Are you Wait, where are we even supposed to put this? Why is the control so much worse? Like, they're already bad, but like, they're so much worse when you have to carry something for some reason.
Not another stranded hover car.
What? Where are all these stranded hover cars coming from? Who said, like, it really should not have had flying cars. Terrible idea.
There's another power box fire up ahead. I don't have much time.
This part, like, the mechs are gonna kill the train instead.
I'm going to save that rail wheel. If it's the last thing I do.
I don't know about that, Stu.
long as I can hold off these pods, the rail whale should have a clear path to safety.
The rail whale was destroyed by Brainiac 13's robots.
This game is ridiculously difficult.
That rail whale is out of control.
We wonder if, do you think it's possible that all these things are spawned ahead of time and we can like just rush ahead and pick up
There's
the
a
things?
hover car stuck on the track. I've got to move it before the rail whale hits it.
So if we just focus on the robot, that would help, you know?
Great! Krypton! The tracks are on fire! I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there.
Also, again, we could just stop the train, Superman. You have that ability.
Another power box fire on the track.
We're thinking that maybe
Got to keep the tracks clear of those B-13 bots.
maybe the AI will not be like fully functioning if we are far enough away. Oh, maybe not. That health bar is going down fast. But this did confirm that we can go ahead of the thing, as long as the train survives.
Great Scott! There's another hover car stuck on the tracks.
Yeah, we are now ahead of the mission structure. As long as we can like keep the enemies away from here. Oh no, it's dying.
The rail whale was destroyed by Brainiac 13's robots.
Okay. Okay.
That rail whale is out of control. There's a hover car stuck on the track. I've got to move it before the rail whale hits it.
Gotta be super fast.
Great! Krypton! The tracks are on fire. I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there. Another power box fire on the track. Got to keep the tracks clear of those B-13 bots.
Okay, now there's another car, right?
Great Scott! There's another hover car stuck on the tracks. Another power box fire on the track.
Where should we place this one? Here. Oh. No.
To put out those flames.
No, Superman, you absolutely need to put out these robots because they are gonna shoot the train otherwise. Oh, for fuck's sake! What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Oh.
Not another stranded hover car.
Where's the hover car? What?
The rail whale has collided with the hover car.
That rail whale is out of control. There's a hover car stuck on the track. I've got to move it before the rail whale hits it. Great! Krypton! The tracks are on fire! I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there. Another power box fire on the track.
This game is so not super.
Got to keep the tracks clear of those B-13.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake! Like, where are the... Aren't there enemies here too? I guess not. Oh, there are.
Tracks clear of the... Tracks clear of the... Tracks clear of the... Tracks clear of the...
Oh.
Those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13. Those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13.
The audio is fucked up. They're just looping the same voice clip now.
Those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13.
Those B-13's clear, B-13's clear. Oh, fuck.
Those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13. Those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13. Those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13 tracks clear of those B-13 tracks clear of the...
Okay, are we done? Wow. Did the game freeze? Did the game just freeze? No. Please. This doesn't look that bad. Just realized that both of these only played on the first mission. Here we go again.
That rail well is out of control.
If it crashes again, we'll just chalk it up to this is undoable.
There's a hover car stuck on the track. I've got to move it before the rail wheel hits it.
Yeah.
Great! Krypton! The tracks are on fire. I've got to extinguish those flames before the train gets there.
Those B-13's clear. B-13's clear.
Another power box fire on the track. Got to keep the tracks clear of those B-13 bots. Great Scott! There's another hover car stuck on the tracks.
Taking more damage this time, which is not good, but there's so much I can do about it.
Another power box fire on the track.
For fuck's sake, just put the damn car down! There isn't even anyone in the car. Why does he have to put it down so gently? Just fucking throw the damn thing at that point. Hover car. That's the easiest one to place, at least.
I don't have much time. I'm going to save that rail wheel, if it's the last thing I do. As long as I can pull off these plots, the rail wheel should have a clear path to safety.
Okay. That should be it. Train is down to 0 HP, but we think we did it. Okay.
Luther, you seem overly concerned about those robots attacking that rail wheel. What's your involvement in this?
I'm a citizen of this city, and what happens in my city concerns me. Why are you cross-examining me? Brainiac 13 is obviously behind all this. Perhaps even with your vaunted supervision, you somehow managed to miss that enormous structure materializing over there?
You and I both know you made a deal with Brainiac 13 last time, Luther. Don't even think about doing it again, because I'll be watching you. Remember that.
Remember it? I'm counting on it.
Mission complete. Bonus unlocked.
Oh, hey, Bizarro. Well, that's fun. That's a fun thing to leave as a little tease for next stream.
You are Metropolis' greatest hero. You must save the city. Superman is bad. He tries to hurt Metropolis. You must stop Superman. You must stop Superman. You must stop Superman. You must stop Superman.
Anomalous activity detected in the cryogenics laboratory. Security level 4. All units investigate Cryo 6 immediately. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Bizarro number 1 is free. I repeat, Bizarro number 1 is free.
No! That's impossible! The high-level static field must be reversing the cryogenic chambers. If that's the case, the Bizarro clones will also awaken. We have to shut it down! Now!
It's too late!
After a long time of sleep, me tired. Bizarro clones am pretty. Me have new cape and nameplate. Bizarro ugly. Now, what me do now? Oh yes, me forget. Metropolis need Bizarro to stop Superman. Superman bad. Hello.
Trouble at LexCorp Labs.
Okay, we take it back. This game is amazing, actually. We're gonna leave it here for today. We will of course be continuing with this game. Let's see what the bonuses are. That's some nice art. You were looking for art to use for like title cards and such, but like there's very little screenshots of this game online. Bonus menu. Concept art gallery. Ooh. Superman. Okay. Yep. We like go full screen? We can. Okay. Model viewer. Oh, we can look at the hover cars. costume selection. Oh, this is fun. There's multiple costumes? Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. That's actually kind of legit. Free roam? There's a lot of levels. This is pretty cool. Like, is there any point to the free roam? Or is it just flying around? Because, like, if they have, like, enemies that can appear and such, like, that would be pretty neat, but I guess this is actually a pretty good way to like, get used to the flying controls when you think about it. We'll give the game this as well. It doesn't look bad. Like, graphic-wise, it's pretty good, actually. For 2002, like, it's very detailed. It's a very open level. It's like it's big. It's like detailed for being one of those big open levels. The lighting is nice.
I must stay focused. I must stay focused.
Wait, what?
I must stay focused. I must stay focused. I must stay focused.
Yeah, like, there are some legitimately pretty cool things about this game. And like, look at that skyline. Like, obviously, like the actual 3D model for the city ends quite close to us, but it blends really well into the skybox. Like,
I must stay focused.
Like, genuinely, it looks like it just goes on forever. They have legitimately succeeded in that aspect.
I must stay focused.
We think we have gotten stuck inside the out of bounds area, so regardless of which way we go, Superman seems to think we're going the wrong way. Okay, no, okay, now we're breaking free from again. Yeah, like, and like the cape physics, actually, like we didn't think about it at first, but have you noticed it? It's like actually like, it's actually pretty advanced. Like, yeah. Yeah, the developers put some real effort in here. The developer, by the way, is a developer named Circus Freak Studios. We have never heard of them before, but there's some cool shit in this game, even if the game itself is pretty lousy. But yeah, we'll be playing more of it. So thank you for watching the first episode of In Search of a Super Game. A very special thank you to our wonderful supporters. Arachnopunk, Bean, Fateleaf, Garden, Harahase, Hokase, Hutch, Views, Lusqueen, Emerald Spoon, Motor, Rain, Rumray, Sega Music, Shadow Winchester, Spiral News, Coyote, and Eurocha. We'll be continuing with this game, and of course also checking out new other Superman games as well, in search of a super game. We are sure there is one out there, somewhere, waiting for us. Catch you around. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.